So, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Apple. I am a Filipina who was born and raised in the island of Luzon. For those who don't know, Luzon is one of the three major big islands of the Philippines. I have two brothers and I am the middle child. We grew up in a setup where there is no mother and father figure because my parents were separated when I was 3 years old. Both our parents have had their own relationships and children, and as a result, we have two half brothers from both our mother and father. I completed my elementary in the province and both my high school and bachelor's degree in Manila. Reaching a more adult stage of my life, it brought me to a place where being a private person with minimal presence on social media, as opposed to many others, is a comfort for me. I got married back in 2010, and we have been blessed with two beautiful and smart girls. Our eldest is now 12 years old, and youngest is turning 9 years old. One of the most devastating events of my girls and I's lives was losing their dad. Not long after he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, he passed away without confirming its primary cause. It is painful to be left alone raising young girls, but nothing hurts more as a mother than seeing your children suffering because they miss their dad. 9 months after he left us, my dad also passed away. Broke me big time. Two emotionally agonizing blows of fate tested me, but I needed to keep my spirit for my girl's sake. Having had all these parting ways, and fast forward to 2023, I reached a point in my life where I experienced intense sadness, and I often couldn't sleep, and that led to sudden high blood pressure accompanied by unexplained palpitations. When I think about it, it seemed very unlikely for me because I'm a petite and tiny person. Along with this, I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism and I also discovered lumps in both breasts of mine. My doctor advised that it is vital for me to choose to be happy every day so that my brain would produce more endorphins to help aid in my recovery. Well, you can call me hard headed because I didn't listen to my physician to take all the 8 pills that he prescribed me to take every day because I realized that I am just being given a band aid solution for my health condition. So I consulted a very famous Chinese herbalist in Manila who is known to heal some worst case of different stages of cancer. Too late when I knew about them because had I known they exist, I could have brought my late husband there. But truly, God has been very kind to me. He didn't abandon me during the times when I needed courage. Because after 8 months of religiously taking herbal pills combined with herbal tea, most of my breast lumps, my hyperthyroidism, and palpitations were gone. Even my blood pressure became stable. So, fast forward again, I never rush into anything, and I have all but given up on finding true love till one day I decided to give this famous Filipina dating site a try. Given my situation, I am fully aware and open to the possibility of not being able to find someone who will truly like me, that it will be extremely difficult to meet your knight in shining armor If you're a woman carrying a lot of baggage plus having the list of extensive requirements you have for your ideal man, take note, I am not into men who are full of vices like drinking, gambling, and most of all, smoking. And to add to that, I have zero tolerance for those who are asking nudes or photos of my private parts. It seems next to impossible, right? So here's the deal. To make an instant filter and to ensure that the man who will attempt to approach me and send me messages are suitable for what I'm exactly looking for, I wrote an incredibly intricate and extensive profile with my list of demands, an intense gauntlet of fire, and almost impossible challenges for any man. I thought that I knew exactly who I was looking for, but God had different plans for us. I went through 5 or 6 different characters on this site, but quickly realized that they weren't the right one for me. It's like they didn't even read my profile. Believe it or not, inside of weeks, they were asking for inappropriate pictures of myself. As I have said, I have zero tolerance for that. And line 3 of paragraph 2 in my profile clearly states that that is a deal breaker for me. Enter my true love. I met Brendan, whom I will refer here as Dada Bren, my love, my dear, or my king. Just like other ordinary online dating love stories, it all just started with his simple hello message. He was 5 years older than I permitted in my profile, and I have no idea how he snuck through my security net. His birthday was 2 days after I met him, and I thought he was turning 55, but to my surprise, after a couple days of consistently talking to him, he was actually turning 60. I asked him why I was under the impression that he was 5 years younger, and he said that was the only way that he could send a message over my profile. He was really determined. So I asked some of my closest friends, what should I do? Enter God. They all said the same thing. Give him a chance. Cut the story short, from that moment forward, we have been inseparable. We are mirrors of each other, and we both feel like we've known each other forever. After I made my current relationship status public, I received overwhelming private messages, and some of them were recurring and common questions. Looking at that, I thought that creating a platform where I can share my views and opinion, and definitely my experience about online dating, could help my fellow graceful Filipinas. Here at Filipina Grace, we will try to upload videos about questions you ask me and other exciting topics for Filipinas who are looking for a lasting love. We will also share topics that might be of interest to foreigners who are seeking the perfect refined Filipina. We will address and answer your questions in detail. I think this will serve as the ideal space to offer insights and clarity on matters that pique your curiosity. Whether you're here to seek advice, share stories, or simply learn something new, I hope Filipina Grace becomes a place where we can support each other on our relationship journeys. I also would love to hear from you as to what topics would you want us to discuss. It would be best, and I really would appreciate it if you can comment your topic suggestions. In this channel, we will upload episodes or videos at least once or twice a week, and we will refer to our episodes as love notes. I am really excited about our first episode because we will dissect the do's and don'ts in creating your profile on a dating platform. So, if you're someone who is thinking about signing up on a dating platform and you need help with how to write a compelling profile that will make you a top notch among the other girls, or if you were already signed up on a particular dating site but still haven't met anyone serious yet, you might need a profile modifications and revision about how you present yourself. Our upcoming video is exactly for you. Please hit that notification bell so you'll get notified as soon as I upload that video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.